So transition state theory, which explains that the reaction that results from collision of two molecules in terms of an activated complex. It's a transition state. An unstable group of atoms, it can be break up to form products. So this is an example. NaCl2. When they react, it forms activated complex NaCl2, and then NaCl and then Cl separates. So this is an example. Now let's look at its diagram. Okay. So I'm going to draw the diagram in a next slide. Let's say this is, I'm going to say y-axis is energy per mole. And this is progress of reaction. X-axis is progress of reaction. In this one, we are starting with NaCl. Initially there is no concentration NaCl, but when it starts reacting, NaCl, and so I'm going to write that this is NO plus Cl2. These are reactants. Okay, and this is NOCl2 activated complex. I'm going to write plus plus double plus, that's the activated ones. And these are product, NOCl plus Cl. These are products. Now remember that activation energy EA for forward reaction is 85 kilojoules per mole, and from here delta, not delta E for EA for reverse, it is 2 kilojoules per mole. Okay, and when you calculate delta H, you get 83 kilojoules per mole. 85 minus 2, which gives you 83 kilojoules per mole. Now this reaction is endothermic reaction, right? Since this one is positive, it's endothermic. Endothermic reaction. Now let's look at an example of exothermic reaction. Okay, so I'm going to draw energy diagram for exothermic reaction. So let's go to next page.
Can you wait for me?
In here, when you calculate, it's going to be other way around for exothermic reaction. Okay. You see this delta H is positive. That's where you can see it's going to be. It's an endothermic reaction. It's absorbed energy. All right. And the next one. Now, progress of reaction. And this is energy per mole. Now when you start with reactants, let's say you start with reactants A and B, AB, and it gives the product C and D. So let's say I'm going to use general A plus B, they are reactants. And this is AB, transition state. And this one C plus D. When you see here, EA forward and EA activation energy reverse. Reverse. Okay. In that case, you get this is delta H. Alright. So that's for exothermic reaction. So energy diagram for endothermic and exothermic.